lived in the woodsy swamp way back in Daywood. He never did do a lot of harm in the world, but he never did do no good. The people didn't think too much of him, they all thought he acted funny. The old man didn't care about people anyway, all he cared about was his money. Well, he'd stuff it all down into mason jars and he'd bury it all around. And on certain nights, if the moon was right, he'd dig it up out of the ground. Well, he'd pour it all out on the floor of his shack and he'd run his fingers through it. Yeah, Lucius Clay was a greedy old man and that's all there was to it. But I couldn't believe it. I just had to find out for myself, and I couldn't receive it. Listen in the woods with nobody else, I couldn't believe it. I just had to find out for myself. There's some things in this world. The Cable Boys was white trash that lived over on Carver's Creek. They were mean as a snake and sneaky as a cat and belligerent when they speak. But one night the oldest brother said, y'all meet me in the woolly swamp later, and we'll take old Lucius's money and we'll feed him to the alligators. Well, they found the old man out in the back with a shovel in his hand, and 13 rusty mason jars he just dug up out of the sand. And they all went crazy and they beat the old man and they picked him up off of the ground and threw him in the swamp and stood there and laughed as the black water sucked him down. Then they turned around and went back to the shack, picked up the money and ran. They hadn't gone nowhere when they realized they were running in quicksand. And they struggled and they screamed, but they couldn't get away. And just before they went under, they could hear that old man laughing in a voice as loud as thunder. That's been 50 years ago. You can go by there yet. There's a spot in the yard at the back of that shack where the ground is always wet. And on certain nights, the moon is right, down by that dark footpath, you can hear 3 young men screaming, and you can hear one old man laugh. If you ever go back in the woolly swamp, well, you better not go at night. There's things out there in the middle of them woods that make a small man cry with pride. And things are crawling, things are flying, things creep around on the ground. And they said the ghost of Lucius Clay gets up and he walks around. But I couldn't believe it. I just had to find out for myself, and I couldn't believe it. I never would listen to nobody else, and I couldn't believe it. I just had to find out for myself. There's some things in this world you just can't explain. Yo, there's some things in this world you just can't explain.